Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are actually going to be doing something with the new train update, and that is trying to build some sort of steam locomotive. So, with that being said, what we're going to do is we're going to get some big old steam wheels, we're going to build a boiler, put it on top of that, get a piston, attach the boiler to the piston, and hopefully build a train that actually moves down the tracks. Let's get on with it, shall we? Alright, so this might be tricky to do, it also might actually not be that tricky to do, but the first thing that I want to do is actually add the wheels. So, let's go ahead and type in wheels, there we go, and we're going to pick the big ones because, honestly, I think they're pretty cool. So, there we go, the big ones are going to be the ones that we actually use. We're going to have, I want to say about 3 sets of these, there you go, so one there. We need to line them up, there we go, so we're going to have 3 of those. And then at the front, I think we'll have a separate one, but it'll be like a small one, if that makes sense. So it'll be like one of these. I don't know whether it actually fits on there. It does seem to fit on there. Kind of interesting. We could do something like this. Sure. We're gonna go with that. That looks weird, but that is what we're gonna use. Why not? Alright, so what's actually kind of interesting about this is we can actually build through these. I think that's really weird, but it is possible to build straight through it. So, if you needed to do that, I guess you can. That's so weird. But anyway, we need to build like a firebox and a boiler and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and get on with that straight away. So the firebox, we're going to go with a large one if we can fit it. We can't really fit it there, so we'll go with a small one instead. And we'll just go ahead and whack that directly onto there, I guess. Yeah, sure. From there, we've obviously got exhaust and we've got air supply. Let's go ahead and get some pipes. We'll angle these guys upwards, and honestly, we'll just attach some, like, air inlet thingamabobbies. Yeah, here we go, so air filters. The air filter does allow exhaust out, so that is actually fine. Good. We've then got coolant in, we've also got coolant out. Very nice. Okay, so I believe we actually now need a boiler, so let's go ahead and grab one of those real fast. There we go, boiler. Let's go ahead and smash that onto the upper bit, I guess. Sure, why not? We will need a condenser and stuff like that as well, so we will do that. Water in, we're going to add a tank to, because water going into the tank makes sense, I guess? So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to make this thing actually water, so let's go with that, there you go. And that'll be fine. So, what is this? Coolant in, coolant out. Let's go ahead and just whack both of these into both of these, and hopefully that'll be fine. I'm sure it will. Alright, so on both sides of this, we're going to go ahead and send this down to here. We're going to go ahead and raise this upwards. Yes! Just like so. We're then going to send it so that it goes all the way up to the top of there. We're then going to send it backwards from here. And, yeah, legitimately just go like this. Excellent. Do it on one side so it goes a little bit further. And that is actually completely fine. So we can do that right there. We can do this right here. And we can attach these guys to each other just like this and just like this. Excellent. That's pretty simple. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab ourselves a condenser. Yes. Okay, so one of these. We're going to go ahead and smash it, I guess right there. That's fine. So we need to figure out what these things actually are. So we've got steam in. Obviously, the steam will probably come out of here into there. No, actually, it won't. It doesn't do that. Let's turn this thing around. 1 second. So we got to turn this thing around just like so. The steam will actually be going into there. That's fine. I need a piston real quick. So these pistons need to go on here as well. And they need to go like into this bit, which is a bit weird. But yeah, we're going to do this. Hopefully that's fine. We can then actually just use these guys down here like this. Oh. I guess we need to come further out. Hang on. So if we can attach this to there, we will. But I don't know if we can. So there you go. Delete this one. Whack it onto there, and that'll be fine. Okay, excellent. So we got our pistons right here. We got steam in, we got steam in, we got steam out, and that's fine. With that being said, are these the wrong way up? So, does it go on this way? I think it probably goes on that way more. Yeah. Let's spawn this in and see if that is actually true. So, it should all attach together. Yes, it does. That one isn't attaching to this one. Interesting. Should it be, or does it only attach to 2? I have no idea. Oh, I see why it didn't attach. Okay, because this one is actually wrong, like it's built in wrong. So we're going to go ahead and put this on here like this. And hopefully put it directly on there. There we go. So now, oh wait, is that wrong? That's too low. Hang on. So it needs to be higher than that? There we go. So now that that's the case, we can actually spawn it in, and then it attaches to both. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense. Good. Don't know what's going on with this, though. I don't know what that is. Why is there just a random dot there? That's weird. Alright, the other problem that we're actually coming up against as well is that these guys are actually, like, in the floor. So they should actually be down there like that, and then we can spawn it in. We can then attach these guys to this. Yeah, so that's going to go from there in this direction. That'd be great. We're then going to merge that with this. There you go. Delete these guys. Spawn it in, and now it should be flat. Okay, which indeed it is. Good. Okie dokie. So, what do we need to do here? This is coolant and coolant, so we just need to cool that down. That is fine. We can actually do that pretty easily with pipes. So, we just go ahead and we put... Actually, should we just put, like, 2 on? I guess it just needs to cool down, so we can do this. We can then get ourselves an actual heat thingamabobby, one of these radiators. We'll have to put a block in the middle in order to actually attach these, but it'll work. So, we're going to make them the electric ones for now. Oh, we have to go higher. There we go. So we're going to make them the electric ones, even though I guess we don't need to, but there you go. That's fine. And that is A-okay. So right here we've got steam in. That's going to come straight out of here and go into there. Then that is going to go here is water out. What is this? Steam out. So the steam out needs to come around and go into here. And then the water needs to come all the way back around and go into there. I'm pretty sure anyway. Alright, some pipework is going to get done, guys. Some pipework is indeed going to get done. So steam in needs to come out the steam out right here. That's fine. So go this way, go this way. Go this way yet again. Excellent. We're then going to get a T-piece. Yes. Because it's going to go into both sides, or come from both sides, so that makes sense. We're then going to build this all the way out to there. We're going to delete this guy. And we're going to go ahead and get some pipes and attach these guys together. So that goes up to there, into there. Excellent. That's fine. And then we need the steam in to actually come out of the boiler, because that's where the steam comes from. So put that right there. Okay, excellent. Go ahead and do this out to the edges. There we go. In fact, we can actually do it this way. Yep, very nice. We can then angle this bit upwards, have it come straight up, have it go backwards from there, have it go this way from here, and we're going to attach these guys together from there, just like this. There you go. So the steam now gets into the pistons, and that should work, well, I guess. I haven't put any system in here to limit anything, so it might explode if we aren't careful. Which, usually I'm not that careful, so we might have problems. But anyway, water out needs to come all the way around and into this. So let's actually just do it on one side. I guess that's probably fine. So that's going to go there. It's going to come around the outside, just like this. 1 and 2. Let's get rid of this for now. There we go. We're going to have this come upwards. Go straight up into the sky. Have it go backwards. And send it. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to go to there. We're then going to go into here, like this. And we're going to go upwards from there. Like this. Obviously, this is just to see if it'll work. This isn't like... Obviously, it doesn't look good. But we're just going to try and see if we can get a steam engine working with these new wheels. Because I think that'd be awesome. Anyway, they're all connected together now. So if we put some heat into this, it should actually work. Hopper. Let's get ourselves a small hopper. Here we go, a little coal hopper. And that'll be fine, I think. Yeah, we can actually put some back here as well. Just like this. And then I need some dials in order to actually see everything working. So we're going to put a dial right here. 1, 2, and 3. And same on this side. 1, 2, and 3. We need to see the temperature of the boiler. We need to see the pressure of the boiler. Okay, so boiler temp. There we go. Boiler pressure. There we go. Boiler pressure. And then what else do we actually need to know? I kind of want a speed on this. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a speed sensor. Here we go. Whack it straight onto the front. That's fine. And our speed will go on the other side. We'll then have amount of coal, I guess. That'll be fine. So coal level. There we go. Let's have a little look at this. Coal level. There we go. And on the other side, we'll actually just put ourselves our speed. And that'll be fine. We're going to delete the rest of these, and that'll be okay. Let's get ourselves a seat so that we can see what's happening. And we can go from there. Bam. In fact, let's have it sideways, because that'd be interesting. So there we go. We should be able to... Actually, let's do it on this side instead. We should be able to see everything working, and that'll be all good. With that being said, we need a throttle lever. On here. There we go. And that's good. But what does that actually control? What does that actually control? Because at the minute, we've got nothing controlled here. Nothing at all. Maybe it can actually control the steam coming out of the boiler so that we can control our speed. Or maybe not. Maybe it should control something else instead. Yeah, because we need to limit it so that it doesn't just explode, but I'm not sure how we do that. Valve? Here we go. Valve, we've got a bunch of valves. What's this? Fluid. Okay, so I can stop it from happening. We've also got the manual valves now, and we have the variable valves too. What else do we have? I'm not sure. Alright, we're going to use these valves, and hopefully this will work out. So we're going to go ahead and put these on just like this, I guess. They're both going to actually attach on to the throttle lever that we have, and that will be fine. So we can control how fast we go. I don't think that's got anything to do with how much pressure is in the tank, though. So it might be an issue, but we should be able to get this thing moving at least. So that'll be good. With that being said, we need to actually light the boiler too, so we need a button for that. Let's go ahead and whack this in directly like here. And we should be able to connect that to there. And let's go. Alright, is it going to work? Who knows? Who knows? Alright, so we're in. Go ahead and light the boiler. Oh, I have no batteries. I'm going to put an infinite electricity, that's fine. So we're lighting the boiler. Excellent. All the coal is actually in already, so that's good too. Our speed is, well, we're wobbling, but that's okay. Alright, so the boiler pressure is currently 0. We wait for this to get to 100. Once that's at 100, the boiler pressure should start going, and then we should be able to go, I think. Yes, I guess. Maybe we need a valve to release the pressure. Although I guess that's actually just moving the entire vehicle. I don't know. Anyway, it's working, so that's good. This is almost at 100. It's taken a while, but we'll get there. And then we'll see what happens. Obviously, these don't need turbines because we're using the pistons right here, so that's kind of interesting. It's so close to 100, guys. Let's go ahead and see if this will work, and then we should be able to start moving as soon as we build up some pressure. Yeah, alright. We'll let this get to, like, 1 or something, and then we'll actually set off. With that being said, let's go ahead and put some coal into here. Actually, we'll just swap it from there to there. There we go. Excellent. And, yeah, you might get dizzy from this, so watch out. But, yeah, I'm putting the coal into there to make sure we continue going. And then once this is ready, we should have a steam train that actually works. So the pressure is now 4. Go ahead and increase this. Oh, no, I've put it on backwards. Oh, no, I've built it backwards. So all of the wheels are actually the wrong way around. That's bad. Also, side note, why is this like this? What is this thing? Oh, it exploded. So we got too much pressure, and it exploded. Right, let me turn all the wheels around. What is going on there? Unbelievable. Aha! There we go. Alright, cool. So now it's actually properly attached onto there. We should be able to do this work. Do this work, get this working. So I'm going to start this up again. We're going to get going, and then it's going to be great. Hopefully. Also, side note, I've got no brakes on this thing, and the wheels seem a little bit high. What I'm going to do before we do anything else, actually, is I'm going to delete these. We're going to get rid of them, and we're just going to have this train in the air like this. Because I believe they should have been lower, but maybe this is right. Okay, let's push it outside. Push this button. Then we're going to push it outside. And, yeah, we'll get this thing moving. It'll be great. Alright, so there we go. The dark smoke is coming out. Excellent. Everything seems to be working quite well. We just need the boiler temperature to get up there. And then we should be able to get this thing moving. Alright, if everybody's ready, we are almost ready to go. It's at 90. It's almost at 100. With that being said, I do think we should have a pressure release valve somewhere on this thing so that the boiler doesn't explode. With that being said, I'm not entirely sure where we'd do that from. But yeah, we probably need one of those. So we need it as like, as soon as it's greater than... well, actually, as soon as this is greater than like 4 or something, we should have the valve open. And then as soon as it gets down below that again, the valve should close. With that being said, does that work? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get moving. Yeah, it's working, guys. It's working. All right, what's our pressure at? It's currently at about 3.5. Okay, our boiler temperature is still rising. And our speed is 3. Let's go ahead and increase this. Oh, yeah. Guys, it's totally working. Nice. So this is my first working locomotive with these new wheels. And it actually seems to be going all right. With that being said, if we do run into problems here... We're actually going very slow, by the way. Like, this is actually incredibly slow. But, it's working. So that's good. They seem to be slipping quite a bit. I'm not entirely sure why they're slipping that much. But you can see... Are they slipping? Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not slipping. They're working, but it's just a bit slow, isn't it? So our speed is about 5 meters per second. Our boiler pressure is almost at 8. As soon as it gets to 10, it will explode. So how do I get away from that? How do I stop that from happening? Because I'm not entirely sure. I think I need a pressure release valve, but it's going to explode. There you go. Yeah. We need a pressure release valve in order for this thing to work properly. And then it should be good, to be honest. I don't know about speed. How do we get this thing going faster? Alright, so let's change this up a little bit then. What we'll actually do is delete this also. We'll go ahead and get ourselves another pipe. It is going to be one of the X's. Yes, there we go. So this is steam out. It will mean that we might need to refuel with water, but that is like a real thing, so maybe that's fine. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and put another variable thingamabobby right here. We're going to get ourselves a fluid port, and we're going to put it on the top. And then when we need to relieve pressure, we can. With that being said, we need a greater than? I'm not entirely sure what. I'm not very good with logic, as you guys probably already know. But if this... that's a problem. Hang on, valve? Is this a... Yes. Okay, right. So, we'll put that there instead. If this... value A. Value to be compared to. So, if the value of the boiler pressure is higher than number... If it's higher than... B, which is going to be 8, then the valve will open, releasing some steam, which will bring the pressure down in the boiler, which means we'll still continue to run, which is good. With that being said, we might need to refuel with water as we go along. But let's see if this works, because it might. It might not. We'll see. It is worth mentioning as well, I've never really messed around with the boilers in this game either. I tried to add one to my World War I ship, and it didn't really go well. It continued to explode. And then I tried to add one to a cargo ship, and that one also exploded quite a bit. So, it's fair to say, my luck with these engines is not good. But I think this will work. I'm pretty sure, anyway. I guess the other thing that I actually need in terms of a dial is actually a water level, because... we might actually run out of water. But anyway, we're going to let the boiler actually go up quite a bit before we move. In fact, we could have used a whistle for this. That would have been sick, actually. So the whistle would let off the steam. That would be a really cool idea, but we haven't done it. I can do that later on. We'll see. Yeah, so the boiler pressure is going up. I'm not going to move. We're going to wait until it hits 8. And then we're going to see what happens to this fluid port right here. It should release some pressure. So, let's see what happens. I'm not going to move at all. Actually, we can. We can move. It's just going to take longer to get up to pressure. But that's fine. Oh, yeah, look at that wheel slip. But there we go. Okay, good. We're currently going about 5, which is what we were at before. Excellent. Okay, so it's going to slowly rise again, which is good. And then we're going to see if it lets off the steam. Alright, we're getting there. We're not quite there yet, though, so we're almost at 8. As soon as this reaches 8, which is now, it should start releasing steam, which is exactly what it's doing. Which means the boiler pressure should stay at around 8. Yes. Okay, this might not be the best method of doing this, but it is working. Our speed is staying around the same. Yeah. Okay. I think that's fine. I think that is actually fine. So it lets off steam whenever we need it to. That's great. That's really good. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this video here for now. If you guys want to see a build of a full-on steam train again, let me know in the comments down below and we'll see what we can do. But for now, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, sorry guys, I almost forgot I said I'd do the steam whistle. So I've put the whistle on there, as you guys can see. And then as soon as it gets up to pressure, obviously the whistle will go off. It might be very annoying, but yeah, it'll work. It didn't work! It didn't work! Why isn't it letting the steam out? That doesn't make any sense. Did I accidentally delete something else? I'm really confused. That should have worked. Oh, I forgot. We need to actually open up the steam whistle. Yes, okay. So, actually, we don't even need this valve. We actually just need a whistle. Because that's what it does. It lets out the steam. So, I guess that's fine. Anyway, we'll do both. And it'll still work normally. Sorry. I ended the video and then I've continued. So, sorry about that. But yeah, we need this whistle to work. Otherwise, I'm going to be mighty upset. So, there you go. It just had to happen, didn't it? It actually just had to happen. There's a tsunami going on. Why did that have to happen? Just now. Like, legit. Go away. Stop it. Stop it, please. Alright. There you go. I turned it off. No more tsunami. Excellent. So, the boiler pressure is going up. It will reach 8 very shortly. And then we are good to go. I didn't realize there was a valve in the actual whistle, but that does make sense. Because that's how whistles work, kind of. In steam engines, anyway. So, here it is. Yeah! Woo! Nice! Okay, obviously that's actually very annoying. But, cool! Very cool! Listen to it! Listen to it go! Nice! Alright, well anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.